Good morning and welcome to CLE Live. I'm Haley and this is Josh.
We've got a good show planned out for today. The theme is kindness and what it means to you and the different ways it's shown. Be sure to pay extra close attention to the stories today because we will be asking a question about them later on.
We're going to see how closely you've been paying attention. There are so many ways to be kind to somebody. Opening a door for somebody or helping them with their books. It's just the tip of the iceberg of kindness.
There's even a week designated to promote kindness by raising awareness of all the different ways there is to be kind. It's called Random Acts of Kindness Week, or RAK Week for short.
The school had our own week of random acts of kindness. Every day of the week we had a theme to inspire people to be kind. We can thank Dawson Jamison for organizing RAK Week for us.
Let's start the show with our first story about kindness.
James Bergantz, a former Howe student and Talento graduate, uses the website GoFundMe for donations so he can go to El Salvador on a medical mission trip. Diego has a full scoop on James's story and the kindness he was shown through donations from random people.
I went to Oklahoma City University and I got a bachelor's in science in cellular biology there. It was pretty hard, but made it through that. And then I got accepted into the University of Oklahoma Medical School here in Oklahoma City and started that in August. So that's been pretty packed full. But it was just kind of natural to look into the medical field in some parts, and just after doing a lot of research and about different fields in medicine, I wound up choosing. I don't want to be a doctor and go to medical school because I think that there's maybe some more options to help people in different ways. Well, what I will be doing, we're going to El Salvador, and what I will be doing is being the first contact for patients that are there. So the main focus is to be able to share the gospel with people who maybe have never heard it before. And so that's the main goal. It's not so much as learning experience or being able to travel or anything like that. Really, the main goal is being able to share the gospel with people who haven't heard it before. You can do something right now to help somebody. There's so many people that need to be helped right now, and just around where you're at right now and how. And we talk about it a lot and try to figure out this and that instead of just going out and doing something right now. I think that's the best way to influence somebody or help somebody is to just go do it right now. And then when other people see you do those things, then it's easier for them to jump in and help you. People will support you. If you have a good goal to help other people, then people will support you and the community will come together and you can really accomplish a lot in that way. Just get involved right now. Don't be scared about, starting something and failing or, messing up. Just go do something right now. Just set a goal and get out there and do it. And when people see you do that, they'll react to it and they'll help you. And so, just get engaged in the community and do it right now. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. Just go help somebody today, and you'll see how it changes you and gives you more opportunities to help other people.
That was really cool. It's amazing all the people who donated money to him. It was very kind of them.
It was, and there are just so many ways a person can be kind to other people.
It's real cool learning about everything too, like taking pictures for free at a basketball game, which Holly Cooper does.
That's right, but taking pictures isn't all she does for our community. Here's Yasmin with the story.
This is the fourth year now. For the last 4 years, I've been shooting the basketball games for the boys and girls, and with that I've developed relationships with some faculty and some of the students, and so I decided why not go ahead and reduce the senior pictures for each graduate for each year, and that's the reason why I decided to do that. I photograph the basketball games at no cost. I do it because I know that the kids will enjoy it, and that's what I want it done for my daughter. So started with my daughter Skylar, and when she was playing, I would take pictures of her playing. I was thinking about wanting to do something that would be good in recognizing the McCoy family, and I had kind of secretly had one of Dakota's pictures sent to me, and I wanted to put his picture in that Pay It Forward contest, and the more likes without even publishing it, everyone noticing his picture, that was, every like he got on his picture was $1 that I was going to give to his family and their kennel. I really enjoy Amy's work with, what she does with the community and for all the dogs. And I know the love that everyone had for Dakota. I didn't know him, but I knew the love that everyone had for him. So that's why I came up with the Pay It Forward contest. There was no price, and it was free. And what I did is I put it on my Facebook page, my Holly Cooper Photography Facebook page, and wrote up that I was going to have a contest and that it was going to be Pay It Forward. And to each one who was interested in doing it, they needed to email me a picture by a certain date.
Yeah.
The reward was whoever got the most votes on their picture, they got a full free photo session. Kindness is being considerate of others, doing good things without thinking about it, and trying to help others without a reward in it for you. Just like Jesus Christ did the day that he was nailed on the cross and he gave his life for us. That's the reason why we should give.
That's amazing. She definitely has a talent for taking pictures.
Definitely. Amanda did a feature over Yasmin where she shares all about her community service hours she's done, and as well what kindness means to her.
She has over 125 service hours.
And when I moved here, I didn't know anybody, so it was, I didn't know anybody, so I was trying to make friends, and there was just people that would help me through my classes. Well, I mean, there's not really a lot of people, I guess, that are kind, so there's got to be that special person, that that are kind and know that you're appreciated. Probably my dad, because he's really patient, and that's something I don't have as much. And throughout events and situations we've been through, he's just really taught me a lot, just to be patient and be kind, no matter what the situation is. I don't really get offended when I'm nice to somebody and they're not nice back, because that's just kind of how they are. I mean, I hope someday they will give it back to somebody, but no, I mean, I feel good for being nice. I think more people should be kind and do nice things towards others, Hey, I went to a leadership camp in the summer, and I really liked it, and it taught me a lot. And I mean, I met a lot of people from all over Oklahoma, and I still have connection with some of them. So we kind of communicate like what you're doing and what I'm doing with, volunteering. And I've really enjoyed volunteering. I feel like I was gifted with helping others and just being kind. And, I want to give back to my community. After leaving the leadership camp, we were encouraged to come back home and do 100 hours of volunteer service. And I accomplished that this past year, and as of right now I have 102, but that doesn't really mean I'm going to stop there. I mean, if I'm given opportunities, I'm just going to keep using them.
I would like to congratulate Yasmin on being selected for Leadership Oklahoma's Youth Leadership Oklahoma 15. She was one of just 54 students receiving this honor. Each year, approximately 50 high school juniors from across Oklahoma are selected for Youth Leadership Oklahoma.
The class will spend June 7th through 12th traveling to selected locations in Oklahoma to learn about the issues impacting our state. They experience our state's treasures and resources, meet adult, community, and state leaders, discover career opportunities in our state, and develop personal leadership skills.
We are very proud of you, Yasmin. You will represent our state very well. I'm happy that I know somebody nice as Yasmin.
Me too, and I'm really proud of our community fire department. Every crew member is a volunteer of the community. They've done a good job protecting the town and surrounding areas.
Courtney Atkins' brother, who is assistant chief on the fire department, talked to her, and she has the inside scoop on what's going on behind the scenes in the fire department.
My grandpa was a fireman for 26 years, so that made me want to be a fireman.
Since I was a little kid, that's all I've ever wanted to do.
Fortunately, I haven't had to be in a situation to have to save a life, but have been in a situation to where we had to save a home.
To help the community, help people in general. You know, people are needing. It feels pretty good, especially when the family or the patient that you save or rescue, they actually come back and say, you know, thank you for what you did.
And it always feels good. You know you're helping somebody out in their lowest time of need.
As of right now, you just come in and fill out the application, and we put you through all the training that you'll need to become a firefighter. Last year, we averaged 91 calls.
Two.
That was so cool.
It is. And now we want to give a shout out to Chase Blake and Ryder Cruz, who are volunteer members of the fire department here in Howe.
Here's just for fun, here's a video for Chase giving a new meaning to the word quick.
How does it feel when you save a life or save a home?
Well, fortunately, I haven't had to be in a situation to have to save a life, but have been in a situation to where we had to save a home, and we did save one this last Sunday, and it always feels good. You know you're helping somebody out in their lowest time of need.
How many calls does the department respond to a year?
It's really hard to tell. You don't really know how many calls you're going to get, but I think last year it was 220 something calls.
I don't think it was that fast.
Me either.
The weather has been crazy lately. Don't you think?
Yes, it has. Here's Braden with the weather.
No, I think we skipped.
Hi, I'm Brayden Oglesby with your CLE Live Weather. But before I start, I would like to thank everyone for praying for me over these last 3 weeks. Now let's get to the weather. We have a storm coming for as early as tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Snow has already started in Wilburton, Oklahoma right now, and it's making its way east to our area. A cold front has already come through, as you can tell. The high for today is 32 degrees. We could see some snow tonight, but that won't be too much. So if snow does fall, it will stick. There's only a 60% chance of snow tonight. Main roads and back roads will most likely not become slick, but bridges and overpasses could. We could see up to 1 inch of snow, but it's more likely to be around ½ an inch. Tomorrow morning, a chance for ice, and tomorrow afternoon, we have a slight chance of rain. But tonight, we could see some flurries and possibly even some snowflakes. It probably won't do anything, well, could, but things can change, and that's why I'm telling you this. It will be too warm for any kind of winter weather tomorrow, but tomorrow night, the low will be around freezing. So there is a chance of some flurries and snowflakes, and tomorrow morning we still have a chance for freezing rain. Sunday it's looking like an all-rain system due to the temperature. A high of 48 degrees. Monday more rain arrives with a warm-up. A high of 56 degrees. Tuesday the warm-up continues and the rain also continues. A nice 64 degrees. Temperatures will remain warm after Tuesday, and we might not see any more of the cold weather after that. We have had 2 weeks of winter, and now, even though it doesn't feel like it, spring will be arriving as early as next week. I'm Braden Oglesby, and I'll see you next time on CLE Live.
Thank you, Braden.
So since it's just me and you here, who is your favorite teacher in middle school?
I can't really say. Who's yours?
I don't think I'm qualified to give you that information right now. What was your favorite part of middle school?
Probably the incentive trips.
Yeah, same. I really missed those incentive trips.
I wonder if anything has changed since we were in middle school.
Well, I don't know for sure, but Josh Taylor has a short story over kindness in the middle school, and maybe he can answer that. Here's Josh.
What does kindness mean to me? It means just showing someone you care, being thoughtful, being considerate, a smile, pat on the back. How do I teach kindness in everyday lessons? I do it with a lot of patience, counting to 10 a lot of times. I've got good classes, and they're pretty good, and it comes easy pretty much. What do I do to promote kindness? I give a smile, pat on the back, encouragement a lot of times when they need it. You can always tell when a student's down. Just being more considerate of people and watch what you say and how you act, and quit trying to be above anybody else or better than anyone else, and just lend a hand to someone that's down. That's what I think.
We learned a lot today about kindness and the different ways people can be kind.
We did, but before we go, we have a trivia question.
Where and what was James Bergantz raising money for?
Wrong question.
It's Jasmine's.
Oh.
Next question.
Next question. Wrong question.
Wrong question. New question.
How many service hours did Yasmin do? Have.
Crickets.
Oh, yeah. Well, these
The bracelets that Miss Horn are selling, they're $10, and you can get them from Miss Horn or in the library. What's your answer, caller?
Well, I have two answers. Josh said that Yasmin had over 125 hours, but when they interviewed Yasmin, she said she had 102 hours.
That's correct.
Correct, either way.
Congratulations.
Who is this?
This is Miss Donovan.
Again. Woo! Congratulations.
Tune in next time if it will tickle your tulips.
Did y'all want that run?